G'day, this is Peter from the Property Club back with another episode. And today we're looking at Panglao Island in Bohol. So it's known as the next Boracay. A lot of people are seeing it as the next Boracay, and that Boracay is kind of finished, and a lot of people are moving on now to Bohol, Panglao. The great thing about Bohol, I just want to talk about Bohol and what's wonderful about it, is you've got Bohol Island here and Cebu. And there's talk that actually what's going to happen is there's going to be a bridge just here from Cebu that's going to be extended all the way to Bohol, and then you can go from literally Cebu City down to Bohol and all the way down to Panglao Island, which we are looking at today. So today I found some properties, some houses, house and lot for sale on Panglao Island. Sorry that actually it's been probably 3 days since I've done a video. Usually I'm doing at least one video a day, but I've been a little bit preoccupied because I had been ill. I'd been in the hospital myself, and also I've been campaigning for a friend. Shout out to Kevin Hunter, who's currently in the hospital himself, a lot more serious than what I had. I just had something minor, but Kevin unfortunately is in the hospital in Barreto in Subic Bay there, and he's not doing too well. So God bless you, brother, and I hope you get well soon. So anyway, let's get started, and let's have a look at this first property. So as per usual, I'm going to start with the cheapest property to the most expensive property. So this property does say that it's free. No doubt that there is nothing free on this earth. No such thing as something for free. So obviously you have to inquire to find out more information about this house. And if you want to inquire, you can contact Damien here on Facebook. Now, it's a 7-bedroom home. It's a beautiful Filipino style house. It's a bit run down. As you can see, it does need a lick of paint and maybe some work. But other than that, it does look like a beautiful property. If your wife or girlfriend, is looking to have 7 kids, this could be the property for you. Moving along. And sorry, my nose is a bit blocked, so it might sound like I've got a bit of a cold. Anyway, this one, starting at 1.8 million. Today I'm looking at the price range from 1 million to 10 million. So houses on Panglao Island from 1 to 10 million peso. And this is priced quite cheaply. It's 1.8. It says it's a small 2-bedroom house. Might be an apartment building. Looks like a duplex, like half a house or something like that. Only small on a 150 square meter lot. Only a small modest home, but a very affordable price at 1.8 million peso. That's the house. It's got a clean title. Moving along. Now, this is not a house, but I thought it was quite interesting and actually worth throwing this in here. It's a mini golf course complete with a sports bar for sale for 2.3 million. A very good price, and you can see the pictures here. Pretty cool. Looks like a bit of a lively joint. Friendly girls. And I always like a game of putt-putt. And pretty good, pretty fair, $65,000 if you're interested in this property. Moving along. So this house is on a 625 square meter allotment, priced at 2.5 million in Panglao, and you can see it's got like that thatch, that bamboo wall. So it's a native style house. It is elevated off the ground because there are floods obviously in certain areas of Panglao, especially with rain season, which is on right now. So not a bad property. I just wish the picture was a bit better to show you, but that's all I have. Okay, so the next one is priced at 2.9 million on Panglao Island. It is a huge allotment, 1,699 square meters, 3-bedroom, and it's a native style property. Kind of cool, actually. Funky little house here, and it's a very good price at 2.9 mil. Let's have a look. Again, you've got that native style thatch, which honestly I don't mind myself. even a bit of an outhouse. It looks like there's an outhouse and shower outdoors as well. Funky little property. At 2.9 mil. What a bloody bargain. So the next house probably needs a little bit of TLC. It is a decent size allotment in Panglao, 805 square meters for 3.5 million peso. And it's close to the road. It's fully fenced off and private. It does need a bit of love. That's the property there. Moving along. So this house is priced at 3.8 million. It is a modern 2-bedroom home, a nice little home with a jacuzzi in the garden. Actually, I'll just keep zoomed out because I think it's bigger that way. So that's the house there. That's the inside of the house. That's it from the street frontage. And you can see in the garden there the jacuzzi. Great for parties. Rock on, Garth. Awesome. For 3.8 million, that ain't bad at all. This one is 3.9 million in Balod, Panglao. It's a residential villa in a resort-style complex. It's 68 square meters for 3.9 million. Nice pool and facilities. And obviously being in the complex, it's going to be safe. You're going to have security. So maybe you'd buy something. This is a bit of a holiday home that you'd use from time to time, and you could have peace of mind when you're away from the property. Okay, moving along. Okay, this is a Bodhi's dream. Okay, so if you're interested in living on the waterfront, you can see this individual that owns the property has a boat there. Nice little boat. Catamaran there, close to the road. And definitely a Bodhi's dream with a little shack. You can see the shack there. You definitely need to develop and, build up the block. Maybe build a decent size house on there, but who knows, maybe you've got a houseboat and you prefer living on the boat, and this is the perfect block of land for you. Only 4 million peso. So the next property, very interesting. I like this property. I'm very fond of it. It's priced at 4.2 million. It's 156 square meters, and it's a modern little property, newly built house located very, very close to Panglao's fabled beach. So it says, Bohol is home to several biggest hotels and resorts in Panglao, main destination. So it must be near, I believe, Alona Beach, I'm guessing, as they're saying, Panglao's most fabled beach. I like what they've done with the fence. It looks very modern, and then they've used the native bamboo. Very cool. Like what they've done with the stairs, nice and open there, lots of light, nice outdoor area as well. Great little property, priced at 4.2 million peso. Moving along, this beautiful hilltop home in Panglao, priced at 4.5 million. Here's the details, here's a little bit of information, and it's on Panglao Hill, overlooking the bay. Little 1-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 72 square meters, price at 4.5 million. And it's a resort style property again. It's in a resort complex on the hill. And that's the property. Let's have a look at the next one. This is priced at 4.5 million. It is a rush sale. Let me just click back to the beginning, and this is the property here. It's on a 1,000 square meter lot at 4.5 million. Is great. It's got lots of room to keep building. You might even build a second house there, or you might decide that you want to build a granny flat or separate units. You might build 3 or 4, small units, 34 square meter units, just separate rooms that you could rent out, to foreigners or expats wanting to visit the local area and try and get some revenue from that. Definitely a good idea for those looking to retire. Have the main house and a separate area, a second house or granny flats that you can rent out. Definitely needs some work. It doesn't look like it's totally complete. Needs some nice paint. Who knows? Paint it yellow, bright yellow. Maybe that's the color you're looking to paint the property. Only 4.5 mil. So the next property is very close to, it's 5 minutes walk to Town Plaza in Poblacion, Panglao. It's a small allotment, 250 square meters for 5 mil, and that's the property there. Next property, modern house on a 300 square meter house, a 300 square meter lot, and it says it's close to the 100 meters from the main Panglao Island Road and Alona Beach. Okay, so it's not too far from Alona Beach. 2-bedroom home for 5.5 million. And again, you can see the fence line. They've used the bamboo. It even has its own jacuzzi. The next property, another property price at 5.5 million, is not too far from the beach. It says only a few meters from the beach, and this is the view of the beach there for 5.5 mil. Another property price at 5.5 mil. It says it's 30 meters to the beach and cliffront on a 600 square meter titled lot for 5.5. And that's the property there, and it comes with a dog. Man's best friend. Okay, so this property is priced at 5 million. It's a lot for sale in Panglao, very, very close to the airport, and it's ideal for business, it says, along the road. So it's saying 10,000 peso per square meter. It says 5, which indicates 5 million for the whole allotment, and they've got this little thatch cabin there. Kind of funky little thatch cabin. I think that's pretty cool, actually. I think they call that a kubu house. This is again 5.5 million. There's quite a few properties in this price range. So 500 square meter allotment, and that's the property there. You can see from the fence it is gated. It is a bit private, and room for some vehicles and toys. And that's the inside of the house. And that's all the photos I have. I apologize. So this property is quite unique, actually. It's in New Tawala, Alona, near Alona Beach. Panglao house in an exclusive village for sale. So it's a nice little village, exclusive village, it says, near Alona Beach. So it's a nice little property. That's the location. And it's very kind of them to include the map. Only a short drive down to Alona Beach. Very nice, very nice. 3-bedroom house on a 225 square meter allotment and 195 square meter home. And the complex comes with a pool, resort style. That's the pool in the complex. And that's the home there. It's not loading for some reason, sorry about that. Okay, so the next one, another resort style property. It's 65 square meters with a 15 square meter balcony and shower corner, it says. So let's have a look at this. Pretty cool property. Look at this inside. Open living. You've got the bar and kitchenette there. Nice kitchen. And you've got this little curtain just where the bedroom is. Great for couples or bachelors. Nice marble floors. Resort style pool. Check that view, and that is actually the view from your balcony. That's the home. Has a little terrace out the front as well. Thatched roof. You can see the balcony here. And very cute. They have the little love hearts. Very sweet. Very, very nice. It's got that beach feel. There's the balcony, and you can see the shower corner here. So you can literally be on the balcony in the morning, showering and looking at that view of the ocean and beach. And actually it's quite private. People can't view in. And you can see that here. So it's very private. No one would be able to see you from those trees. There would be no one down there, I would suspect. So you can shower in privacy on the balcony and get up to some mischief. Absolutely. I've said a bit too much. So the next one, 7 million peso, is this home. Actually, I'm going from back to front, but let's just have a look. And this is the house here. Actually, a nice little home, this one. This realtor, Bachelor's Realty and Brokerage, has the best price for this property. This is on a few realtors' websites, and it's listed by a few agents. And this was the cheapest one. It looks like they've dropped the price at Bachelor's Realty and Brokerage. Maybe they're charging less commission. I'm not sure. Just making an assumption. But at the end of the day, there are other listings of this property priced at 8 and 8.5 million. So 7 million is not bad for this home. Let's have another look at the photos. Good sized property, and check that balcony. So there's a lot you could do there. Entertainer's delight. Maybe add a bar at the back and extend the roof line, and it would be great for entertaining. You've got the bush, the tropical jungle behind you. Little chandelier. And it's a beautiful looking home. Next one, priced at 8 million. This is a sizable home. It does have a floor area of 400 square meters and a lot area of 815 square meters. Let's have a look. Priced at 8 million. And it froze on me there. Sorry, just bear with me one sec. Okay, there we go. Second time's a charm. And you got this nice little garden here. Check this little garden and this cute little pagoda. How cool is that? Nice outdoor area and garden. Lots of room for a dog to run around. And kids. And lots of room for your toys. So you've got the undercover carport for 2 cars and motorcycles. And lots of room on the driveway. And it is a secured walled off property, which is good. You can see that there. So there's more parking in the front. And it's a wonderful looking property. Only 8 million peso. Do not delay. Price at 8 million, 5 minutes drive from Panglao International Airport. It is a lot size of 1,000 square meters and a house of 180 square meters. It has solar. That's the feature. That's what they're trying to show us there, I believe. For 8 million peso. So it does say that it has 700 square meter backyard and it's best for an apartment. So what they're saying is ultimately it's a big size lot. It's a good location whereby lots of room in the backyard, literally 700 square meters. This backyard that you're seeing here, where you could build apartments and let them out, which is becoming a very popular option in Panglao. Okay, so this house is ready for occupancy. It's a 3-bedroom house and lot, modern, and it's priced at 8.3 million. Chateau de Paz subdivision, Panglao. For 8.3. Moving along, these Beachfront Villas. So it's a condo hotel in Panglao, Bohol, and foreigners apparently can own these properties because it does say it's actually a condo title. It says condo tel, but what they mean to say is it's a condo tel resort, and ultimately it is condominium titles. So technically foreigners can actually own them, which is a huge plus because you do get a condominium title which you can put in your own personal name. Whereas house and land you've got to put in a Filipino name. You might have a wife or siblings or something where you can actually put it in their name. Family where you can put it in their name. That's what a lot of foreigners are doing that are married to Filipinos or have Filipino family. So there's a great option if you're an expat or a foreigner and you want something in your own name. Very modern property, and it's right on the beachfront. See, that's the development there and the beach here. This is a rush sale for 10 million peso, and it says it's a house in Bingag. Spacious home with swimming pool and well-maintained garden, floor area of 137 square meters and a lot area of 1171 square meters. Let's have a look at the property. Nice lot, and it's all fenced off. Beautiful. Living the dream. Get the lawnmower out though, a lot of work there, but great to have a big lawn, have the dogs roam around there. Fantastic. Living the dream. Little kubu hut. And check that ginormous pool. And you got old mate in the backyard. Classic. The next property is priced at 11 million. It's resort residences in a beach resort in Panglao. It's a 2-bedroom in Libaong, Bohol. Nice little home. And that's the resort pool there. Resort pool and facilities. And a nice gated estate with security. High ceilings. And that's it. For 11 million peso. So I did say in this one that actually I'm looking at properties priced between 1 and 10 million peso. So obviously these properties might be priced a little bit over, but obviously you should be able to negotiate, a 12 million asking price like this one down to 10 million or below, especially during COVID-19 and during the current crisis. And you can see straight away there, price 12 million, but it is indeed negotiable. This is the home, beautiful looking property. I just wish the pictures were a little bigger to show you. In Danao, Panglao. So the next one is priced again at 12 million. And it says it's a 3-bedroom house in Publication, Bohol, and the lot area is 1,093 square meters. Big yard. It's all fenced off, very private. Only a small home, but very nice. Crocodile. See you later, alligator. Like this little terrace here. There's a lot you could do with that. And that's it for 12 mil. So the last property, drum roll, is this house priced at 13.5 million in Panglao with a pool. Let's have a look. By Bohol Real Estate 143. Beautiful looking property. And that's it. And remember, everything is negotiable, especially right now. So thank you so much for watching and bearing with me while I've had this flu. Again, best wishes to Kevin and hope he gets well soon. Thanks so much for watching. Double thumbs up. Have a great night and please do share, like and subscribe. Bye for now. Bye-bye.